Hey there. If you're having some hiccups with your Copilot, don't worry. Today, we're going to walk through a simple troubleshooting guide to get you back on track. Let's dive in. If you are utilizing your own data for your Copilot, make sure your data collections are properly linked to your Copilot. If you've added new documents or URLs to your data collection, verify that they've been processed before testing your Copilot. Just hit the refresh upload status to check if your data has been processed properly. If you are using URLs in your data collection, remember that they are snapshotted at the time of upload. If the content has changed, don't forget to refresh the link. It's as easy as pressing refresh. It is essential to interact with your Copilot. Open the test chat window and engage with your Copilot as if you were a user. This will help you see if the responses are on point. If your Copilot is connected to a data source, citations will appear next to the test chat to let you see where it retrieves data for its responses. These citations are a great place to pinpoint discrepancies in your data. Your data source can make or break your Copilot, so make sure your data is correct and concise. If the responses still aren't quite right, consider tweaking the prompt. There are a few points to look at here. One is the general conciseness of the prompt. Are you being specific with the objective of your Copilot? Does your output align with how you want your Copilot to respond? Another piece of the prompt to consider is the additional rules. We give you free rein in this space to add whatever parameters you need your Copilot to consider. You can ask your Copilot to limit responses, suggest a point of contact for users if it cannot help, or even tell it specifically what not to say or do. Play around with this and see how it affects the performance of your Copilot. The final piece of the prompt I wanted to highlight is the advanced settings. Here you can change your LLM, adjust the creativity of the Copilot, and allow your Copilot to access real-time data. Some LLMs are better at specific tasks than others. Try a different LLM if you do not like the manner in which your Copilot is responding. The creativity slider adjusts how creative your Copilot gets with its responses. If 100 users ask the same question to your Copilot, how different do you want its answer to be each time? If not at all, turn the creativity way down. If you want the answers to be different every time, turn it way up. If you are allowing the Copilot to access real-time data, you are allowing your Copilot to consult a search engine when answering questions. This can significantly vary the output of your Copilot, so please only utilize this feature if necessary. After making any changes, always test your Copilot again. This way you can see which adjustments are beneficial and which ones are not. It is best to use the same inputs for each test so that you can directly see the differences in output from the Copilot. This iterative process is key to fine-tuning your Copilot's performance. Are you having issues with a deployed Copilot? First things first, check if your Copilot is published. If it's still in draft status, it won't be accessible to users. Just switch it to published when you're ready to go live. Have you opted in for an access key? If you've set a key for your deployment, double-check that you're using it correctly. The provided deployment URL or source code should already have this built in, so just make sure you are correctly copying and pasting what we provide. Are you restricting access to your Copilot based on IP addresses? This feature is a great way to allow only users within your organization to access your Copilot. Ensure addresses are entered correctly, and if you implement more than one IP address, make sure they are on separate lines in the space provided. If you're still having trouble, don't hesitate to refer to the Copilot Builder documentation for detailed guidance on specific features and troubleshooting tips. We also have our CPB assistant available to help you navigate the documentation. Just ask it whatever questions you might be having. If all else fails, use the Send Feedback feature at the top of your screen to reach out for help. Be sure to provide as much detail as possible about the issue you're facing. We will get back to you as soon as we can. By following these steps, you should be able to identify and resolve most issues with your Copilot. Remember, this technology is relatively new, and your use of it makes you a pioneer in the space. So don't hesitate to explore, play around, and get creative. With Copilot Builder, the possibilities are endless.